You walk into a room and every head turns. Not because you're the tallest, not because you're the best looking, but because you carry yourself like you belong everywhere you go. That's confidence. And here's the truth. Most people think confidence is something you're born with. It's not. It's an art, a skill. And like any skill, it can be mastered. Today, I'm going to give you 5 steps that will make you magnetic, respected, and impossible to ignore, without faking it, and without turning into someone you're not. Stick around until the end, because step number 5 is the real secret no one tells you. Step 1. Own the space before you even speak. Confidence starts before you open your mouth. Most people walk into a room reacting to the energy around them. Confident people, they set the tone. Here's how. Posture. Shoulders back, chin up, spine straight. Not stiff, relaxed but intentional. Pace. Move slower. Rushed movements scream insecurity. Eye contact. When you look at someone, hold eye contact just 1 second longer than normal. That's the difference between looking nervous and looking like a leader. Think of every space you enter as yours. You're not asking for permission to exist there. You're letting the room know you've arrived. Quick story. I had a friend who was average in every way. Average height, average looks, average job. But whenever he entered a room, he walked in like he was the director of the movie and everyone else was just part of the cast. People would gravitate toward him. And it wasn't because of money or status. It was because his presence demanded attention. Step 2. Speak with a controlled voice. Your voice is a weapon. Use it wrong and it backfires. Use it right, and people listen. The trick? Controlled pace and volume. Nervous people talk too fast. They raise their pitch without realizing it. They add filler words. Confident people speak slower. They pause. They let silence do half the talking. There's a reason this works. It signals that you're not desperate to fill the air. You're comfortable in it. A simple exercise. When someone asks you a question, pause for 1 second before answering. That pause makes you seem more thoughtful, more certain. And here's the psychological kicker. People match your energy. If you're calm and steady, they'll slow down and lean in. Step 3. Master the subtle flex. I'm not talking about showing off your car, your watch, or your bank account. That's insecurity in disguise. I'm talking about subtle social proof. The quiet signals that tell people you're worth respecting without saying a word. Examples. Wearing clothes that fit perfectly, not just good enough. Mentioning accomplishments naturally in conversation, not bragging, just as part of a story. Having friends who respect you and letting that be seen. In psychology, this is called implied value. You don't need to scream it. You let people discover it. And when they do, they respect it more. Here's the thing. People trust what they find out about you more than what you tell them. That's why the most confident people let their actions, their style, and their environment speak for them. Step 4. Stop seeking approval. This one's brutal, but it's everything. Most people sabotage their confidence because they constantly fish for validation. They post something online and refresh for likes. They tell a joke and scan the room for reactions. They give an opinion, then backtrack if someone disagrees. You can't be confident if your self-worth is rented out to other people's opinions. The shift happens when you realize this. Confidence is self-generated. It's not built on applause. It's built on self-respect. Here's a mental trick. Next time you walk into a room, tell yourself, I don't need anyone to like me. I choose who gets my time. That mindset flips the script. Suddenly, you're not the one auditioning. They are. Step 5. Stack small wins daily. The secret. Here's where most confidence advice fails. They tell you to act confident without giving you anything to back it up. True confidence comes from evidence, and that evidence is built from small wins. You can't fake the deep, quiet certainty of someone who's kept their promises to themselves over and over again. Wake up early when you said you would. Go to the gym when you don't feel like it. Speak up in that meeting. Have that hard conversation. Every time you do something that your weaker self would avoid, you stack another brick in the foundation of your confidence. It's like compounding interest. At first, you barely notice. But over weeks and months, you're standing on an unshakable mountain of proof that says, I can handle whatever comes my way. Confidence isn't a mystery. It's not magic. It's not something lucky people are born with. It's an art. And now you have the brush in your hand. Own the space before you speak. Control your voice. Use the subtle flex. Stop seeking approval. and stack those wins until your belief in yourself is unshakable. Do this for 30 days, and watch how people start treating you differently. Not because you've changed who you are, but because you've finally started showing the world the power you've had all along. Confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being the one who doesn't need to prove anything. And when you master that, you don't just walk into a room, you own it. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Silent Tribe, because here, we don't just talk about confidence, we build it.